for when you have guests over for more than 5 people or so. So yeah, let's get it started. So how it all began. So the first sandwich ever recorded started about the 1st century BC by this Jewish rabbi Hillel the Elder. He looked a little something like that. Pretty old guy. And he started the Passover tradition of putting this lamb, matzo bread, herbs, and nuts together. Looks like that. Looks pretty disgusting. But we have to give praise to him because we wouldn't have sandwiches without this guy. So it's a little gratitude to him. And so as time passed, the evolution of sandwich began. And the sandwiches we see today started around the 17th century in the Netherlands, and they would hang cured beef from the ceilings, slice it, put it in between bread, and give it to customers. But they didn't have a name for it. It was just meat between bread. That's all it was. But once it finally found its way to England in the 18th century, a guy by the name of John Montague would order bread in between, or meat in between bread, when he would play cards, because he didn't want to get his hands all greasy. Everyone kind of caught on to this and started copying him, and he called it a sandwich, so everyone copied him, hence the name sandwich. So he didn't invent the sandwich, he just gave the invention a name. And once it finally found its way to the United States, it really became popular with the invention of sliced bread. And everyone's heard the phrase, oh, it's the best thing since sliced bread. Has anyone heard that? Okay, yeah, everyone's heard that phrase before. So it really became popular in the when sliced bread was invented in 1928, and things really got popping. Crazy sandwiches, you see like PB&J, even though it's pretty basic, like crazy stuff you see on Food Network, like all that stuff. And so once that happened, sandwiches just became a norm. It was what we eat every day. It's so convenient, and we eat it every day. By show of hands, who eats sandwiches? Exactly. All right, so now I'm going to inform y'all on how to make a sandwich for when you guys have guests over and all that stuff. So if you've seen this before, I took it from Tumblr. So don't hate on me for this if you've seen it before. So what you want to do is you want to buy a clam chowder bowl bread, if you guys know what that is. You don't eat the clam chowder out the bowl. Yeah. So you want to buy one of those breads, and then you want to hollow it out. Just take all the bread out, just like that. And then you want to fill it with whatever you want, usually things that people are familiar with. Don't fill it with like Skittles or something. But yeah, turkey, salami, bacon, cheese, tomatoes, and lettuce, and then you put your mayonnaise and whatever condiments you feel like. And then you put the cap back on, and you're all good. So you want to wrap it in some foil, like that. Then you want to put some pressure on it because you want it to like stay together. You don't want everything all flopping everywhere. And you cut it up, and it looks a little something like that. And y'all getting hungry right now. Sorry I didn't bring it because that's too much money. And you slice it up, and you're good to go. So there you have it. History of the sandwich and how to make a sandwich when you have more than about 5 guests over. Or you could just make like 10 of those